Hi guys, I'm Justine Case, and this is Emotional Baggage, travel tips for those with anxiety. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! What's that? The sound of stress-free packing tips! So the first thing I want to talk about are these little clippies. I use them for so many things, and it's one of the most, it's probably the most useful part of what I'm going to explain in this multifaceted travel hack. So, who here has lost their house keys before? This girl. Who's lost their house keys after a month-long backpacking trip when you landed in the middle of the night and had to break into your own house because you didn't have your house key? Also this girl. After that happened, we just ended up having to break into our own house, and I was crawling through the window of our kitchen, and my butt was in the air, and I landed in the sink. And ever since then, I came up with this idea, so I've never had that problem. What you do is you just take your house key, label it, and clip this to the bottom of your suitcase so that you know where it is the entire time you're gone, and also when you get back to your house. Depending on the length of your trip, you might want to do what I do and attach it somewhere in the zipper area or bones of your suitcase for safekeeping until you need it. Now remember, you don't want to be fumbling at 3 a.m. on your doorstep, so take your key out the night before you leave for home and transfer it to somewhere else you will remember for easy access. The second part is that I label all of my keys by painting them with nail polish. I'm a huge fan of the Dollar Tree, and so I just buy the nail polish there, and it's worked really great. I don't know if you can quite see, but I've had this for like almost 2 or 3 years, and it's barely chipped. And I just make a master copy by the front door that says like green is house key, pink is neighbor's key, blue is shed key, and that way I can keep track of everything and everybody knows which key is which. The last thing on this awesome little doohickey is my charger checklist. Now, there's a reason why I have it on this key ring, because you need to remember before you leave, but also when you're on vacation, the day before you travel, you're going to need to recharge exactly the same things. And I put my suitcase by the door the night before, so it's all packed, but I don't want to forget the things that are charging because I want them freshly charged, especially if it's a long flight. So that's why I made this little checklist. It has all of the things that I need to check and little check-offs, and I do what I call poor person laminating, where I take masking tape and just put it over some cardboard and the printout. And this also works great because you can take a Sharpie, I don't have a Sharpie on me right now, and X off the different things so you make sure you grab them and put them away. I know it sounds like overkill, but I also don't cross things off my to-do list very often, so it's a nice way to feel fulfilled, and then you double check that you have everything, because it sucks to forget your phone or your laptop or literally anything. So, yep, hope this helps.